During labor, she discovered something terrifying. The pain from below didn't feel like normal contractions. It was more like something violently tearing at her insides. She quickly told the doctor about this strange sensation. The doctor told her not to panic. It was just that the baby's head circumference was slightly larger than normal. But when he tried to pull the baby out, the smile on his face suddenly froze. Outside the door, her husband was eagerly awaiting the birth of their child. Seconds later, a nurse covered in blood burst out of the operating room. The husband stood stunned for several seconds before rushing to check on the nurse. But the nurse was already dead. Realizing something terrible had happened, the husband hurried to find his wife's delivery room, but was too frightened to enter when he saw the bloody scene inside. It was his wife's screams that brought him back to reality. A nurse ran in to check. Upon examining the wife's lower body, he was horrified to discover the fetus was gone. The umbilical cord appeared to have been bitten through by something. Paul became increasingly agitated. 2 nurses had to escort him out of the delivery room. They then called the police. Based on the crime scene and Anna's testimony, the police reached a shocking conclusion. Anna had given birth to a monster that had killed everyone in the delivery room, then escaped through the ventilation ducts above the hospital. The hospital director and sheriff questioned Anna about possible radiation exposure, or numerous X-ray examinations that might have caused genetic mutations. Paul thought this explanation was absurd. They had previously had a healthy son and knew what to avoid during pregnancy. Seeing that Paul was still emotionally distraught, the 2 men didn't press further. But the husband remained convinced the hospital was responsible. He took Anna home that very night. On the day they were discharged, the female neighbor next door heard a baby crying while on her way to work. Curious, the neighbor followed the sound to behind a hillside. At first, she thought it was just an ordinary baby, but as she got closer, she realized something was wrong.